local construction business owner is frustrated after back-to-back days of having his machines messed with at a job site in Veneta. In a crime alert tonight, KEZI 9 news reporter Albert James has a look at why funding impacts investigations into property crimes like this and how you can keep your stuff safe.
It's a lot of money, you work hard to get the equipment and somebody can just take it and do whatever they want to it without consequences. It's definitely not good.
On Thursday morning, someone was arrested for drilling into the 70-gallon fuel tank of one of Brian Sorensen's rollers. Just the morning before, his skid steer was stolen from his Veneta job site. Thankfully, he had a GPS tracker and was able to take deputies to find it, but Sorensen was left frustrated as the person who had it wasn't arrested.
When I was getting the skid steer yesterday, they were there speaking with the deputies, and they had I don't know how it got there, it's not mine, and that was it. So there were no arrests made. I got my skid steer eventually and I left.
The Lane County Sheriff's Office says property crime investigations are unique. Just because someone has a stolen vehicle doesn't mean they're responsible for the theft.
In this particular case, there was no person right then and there that could be arrested.
Sergeant Tim Wallace says the skid steer theft is actively being investigated, but short staffing in the Sheriff's Office due to funding constraints forces them to prioritize investigating crimes against people over property crimes.
There's that decision of investigating a stolen vehicle they took a report on, or investigating a domestic violence report that they took on where someone was injured, potentially went to the hospital, and is fearful that suspect is still out there.
Sergeant Wallace says there are a number of simple things everyday people can do to help locate their vehicle if it gets stolen, whether it be a giant skid steer or a small motorcycle.
Good lighting, motion lighting is very helpful, and then along with that, cameras.
Wallace says GPS tracking also helps find stolen vehicles. So does neighbors keeping tabs on one another.
The neighborhoods that are very connected to each other and have people that watch out for each other, we certainly see an effect of that as well.
Reporting in Veneta, Albert James, KEZI 9 News.